Your Majesty, hello.
Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your grand's feet are cold without them? Oh, look! He's wagging his tail. Maybe he's thinking about eating.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die. Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious. I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them. If it were up to me, no one would ever get. Shit, what the hell? Super fast. Super fast. great day to be alive. And a better day to kill. Sometimes I just want someone to talk to. And sometimes I want someone to kick in the crotch. I was hoping you'd come round. I could use a good laugh. I can't decide whether I like your looks or your personality better. It's like comparing mud to sewage. Not the noble, loyal, and faithful. Damn right.
Your Majesty. At your command.
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine. And heavy, too. Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? A truly selfless act. I am constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, your Majesty. Bravo. The treasury is looking rather sickly, wouldn't you agree? We must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen. This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Page will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can,
The poor of this city have suffered enough. We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone Shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to endure the clothes, or perhaps more aching of the bone and ruin? Then come to Reva Industries, shelter and home, where your mind is fed clothes and eating parents. No matter who you are, even if you never learn.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue, the disposal of the city's waste. Reva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed certain.
Morningwood is to be left unspoilt. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone sewage.
The Queen has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The Sanitation Committee will look into safer alternatives.
Ruby, you are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You are in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from like the bottom of her heart.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm I'm sure your majesty knows best. There is nothing as important as building hygiene bars. As such, Viva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Barriston Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no happiness without effort.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very true. I wonder what she wants.
It's not every day a queen walks into the rebel headquarters. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, it will stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Clary is held up.
Hey, doggy, play dead. And never mind the playing part.
Oh, my lord gets more wretched by the minute.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, great stuff.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. If you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it going to be then? Oh, look, we have a volunteer. The Queen knows this. How about her, fellas?
At least you'll be feeding the local wildlife with your cold dead corpse. That's just what natural that is. Clean back ahead. Watch out! She's one of those spellcasters. That's it. I'm too young to die!
You're gonna set me on fire.
Is that it? Good luck. That's all. Right, that fancy magic stuff ain't fair. You're rubbish.
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in industry. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new set. While my accomplices spent or gambled most of their earnings, I saved every gold coin I could to fulfill my burning ambition of exploring Albion one day and becoming a great adventurer, such as the ones whose stories I created too many pamphlets and third-hand storybooks. More than anything, I wanted to meet heroes, though I knew their heyday had long passed and that the aging ruler of the kingdom was the last. It was the death of this ruler when I was 15 years of age that marked the beginning of a series of tragedies to befall my family. First, my eldest brother, Jason, was killed in a duel with an irate farmer, who also happened to be the husband of Jason's last sexual conquest. The duel was fought using pitchforks, and my brother, who had never done an honest day's work in his life, made the fatal mistake of holding the farm until the wrong way round. It was shortly after this incident that the second eldest, William, was arrested for trying to run a con game by the wrong person, a passing plainclothes town's guard. He was taken to Bowerstone and was never heard of again. Then, my third brother, Quentin, contrived to accumulate enough gambling debts to have a price on his head. Quentin's death I remember most clearly, for I was unfortunate enough to witness it. When the assassins and bounty hunters came to collect his suddenly valuable head, I did what I could to protect him, no matter how accurate the shots from my rifle. Nothing could change the fact that I was shooting peas instead of bullets. You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill her! Fast!
I should have brought some marshmallows. Sorcery, that is. Cracking shot, matey. We'll see what spells you can cast when we cut off your fingers. Ha! She thought she could beat us. Look at her now. Your filthy magic spells aren't going to stop us from killing. Too bad for you, I'm wearing my flame retardant. This is good work. Keep it up, and we'll be the victors. Well blocked. Told you all that training was worth it. Don't worry, mate. You think that bullet out? Ha! It's not supposed to. You okay, mate? That looked pretty painful. I love killing rich folks.
Think you better look, you're back magic.
Please set me free.
Ready to die?
This should be as easy as pie. Yeah, make the scummy bastard bugger bleed. Sluppy. What? What's that meant? Well done, that won't drink blood. Eat him, fart breath. Ah, balls, this ain't looking good. Saw that.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalise your person.
Not exactly going your way, is it? There you are, then. In fact, that's it, people. How much time have you got? How'd you like? Am I good or what? Got more if you want 'em.
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier, the one with the secret express 2 bits. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money, you royal miscreant, this grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
I'm sorry to say we are falling well short of expectations. The treasury holds nowhere near enough gold. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision. The residents of Millfields will be most pleased. They will find it money well spent, and I'll find it money well received. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead. Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.